Libra, I already shuffled it once. This is the second time, and I'm gonna do it again. And this is your reading. Happy birthday. October, right? All right, Libra, come on. Hopefully this is definitely going to be good, right? You don't know the greatness you are. Okay, let's see what's going on. This is your second proofread for the month of October. Libra, let's see. Ooh, the Five of Swords. This kind of came up before. Venus in Aquarius. And Venus being in Aquarius for us is like Venus being in the 5th house. And this is talking about if other people don't believe in you, at least you believe in yourself, right? And don't let the opinions of others, the strong opinions of others, and maybe the uninformed, the illogical, right? The unintelligible opinion of others affect how you think about yourself or who you think you are. And don't let it make you question who you think you are or who you know you are. Yes. And this is talking about the pleasure, taking pleasure in being different, you know? And it is a cautionary tale of, you know, believing in others, believing in differences of opinions. Also, you know, I had an experience last night when I was coming home. I had my headphones in, but somebody was like giving a very strong opinion about how they felt about something that actually didn't have anything to do with them. And yeah, it speaks for itself, right? So let's go ahead and flip over the next card. Page of Cups is talking about, you know, don't shy away from your emotions or your intuitive nature or what it is that you are feeling, your sensitivity, right? That's what we're talking about, being sensitive to the opinions of others. Definitely with the Five of Swords being here and with the Page of Cups. It's just saying that it's teaching you something. There's a sense of strength here in the Five of Swords just because the 5th house is Leo. So it's talking about maintaining a sense of courage about you, right? And being passionate about what you believe in and having a passionate perspective, okay? Like that type of thing, okay? And not letting the fallout of being different change you. But the Page of Cups is like, you know, valuable lessons of emotional growth, you know, so you could just be facing new situations that could be challenging you in different ways, but you are aware of this because you're like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to exercise what it is that I've been, Two of Wands, opportunity for me to exercise what it is that I've been working on spiritually, a number 2, because it's related to the High Priestess, you know what I mean? So now I can be active in my lessons, right? Mise en place. Is that what that is? What is that? Mise en. What did I see in my French textbooks? I can't remember what it was. Anyway, right, so it's like a different stage of something or a different way of doing something, right? And taking on the role of having compassion, actively being compassionate towards the, you know, degradation that comes from others who are exercising that ability to bring conflict and perhaps touch you in some kind of way. But it's like feelings and thoughts. It's not actually like physical. So it's kind of like you are becoming more consciously aware of something. And it's being compassionate towards people that aren't compassionate towards others. Right? That's crazy, right? It's hard to think that you could be compassionate towards someone that isn't compassionate towards you, right? You actually can. You just have to be objective about it. You have to realize that they're learning lessons for themselves in this life, and they might be limited, you know? And you can't devalue or discredit someone that's learning a life lesson for themselves. Okay. Right, the messenger. Here we go. So the Nine of Pentacles came up on one side, and then the messenger, which is actually the Hierophant, and that's what I'm talking about. What I just said before I went into this other part just now is like literally the Hierophant. So it's like people's, you know, you have to remain conscious of the challenges that you face, but you have to also be aware of the challenges that other people face, and also be aware of the challenges that we face together. So it's like no one knows all of the answers. No one is 100% completely right about everything. Sometimes your belief systems come from things that you have been taught, or the place that you live, the environment you grew up in, you know, your family members that might have had a limited way of thinking could have raised you. You don't get to pick what it is, the situations that happen. You don't get to pick the challenges that life gives you. So if you don't like something in life that you find conflicting with your beliefs or who you are, right? Or your institutions or what you have known to be forever, then it's kind of like things are always changing, right? You have to be aware of the era that you live in, and you have to be aware of, you know, that it is possible for you to not know everything. And you can't be fixated in not knowing everything and choosing to keep limitations that are not benefiting anyone. And if certain limitations, right, certain, you know, things are only benefiting one group and not the other, then that's kind of toxic. It will be in the end. You know? It's crazy. The Hierophant is very powerful because your belief systems could cause you to act, be, do, say things that are very detrimental. Okay, and the Taurus was the throat, okay? And it's just what you teach. Okay, so the Ten of Swords is here, which is saying leave something behind you. Something is over. You know what I mean? You've outgrown something, right? Definitely, for sure. And you know, it's the Sun in Gemini, so it's bringing awareness to the opportunity that you have to grow, or you have to leave something behind, or you have to detach from something. You know, it's the pulling away from something. It's the release of something, right? The Nine of Pentacles is healthy boundaries, staying focused on your goals. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused on the goal, right? Don't get distracted just because other people might be watching you and seeing what, you know, you're doing. You know, people are saying how you value yourself. Okay. Right. That's it. I like that. So it is talking about value. It is talking about consciousness. It is talking about emotional challenges that comes from differences that others bring to the table and that they make you aware of. And that's okay. Because it's not about conflict. And it's not about us fighting about ideas. And it's not about us fighting, you know, because ideas are ideas. They change. We could fight about the color pink. We could fight about the color green. That's ridiculous. So it could be like, you know, just detaching from ridicule or something like that, you know? Cutting that. It's like a juvenile perspective from others, perhaps. But you definitely have outgrown some things. You've learned some lessons, and it's time to put something behind you because you are focused on what is in front of you. And the song changed, the beat changed, modulation. Okay? We're experiencing a modulation here. Okay, so thank you. Like, share, and subscribe, Libra. Happy birthday. Follow me on Instagram. It's Providence Tarot there. That's the business account. My personal account is NYC Kendrick. And if you'd like to get a reading from me, email providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com.